Hey, what's going on everybody, and welcome to the RC Retro channel. In this episode, we're going to take another look at the original Kyosho USA-1, which has been featured in two other videos on my channel about 6 months ago. Now, since those two videos, Kyosho has announced the re-release of the USA-1. However, it is a completely different platform, and they are re-releasing it in electric and nitro, just like the original USA-1 came with electric and nitro. The one you see right here is an electric version. And in that first video that I shot when I got this, it was more like an unboxing and just going over the truck. I'll post a link to that in the description down below. The second video also, I got a little bit more in depth about the weaknesses, and there were a lot of weaknesses of this monster truck, such as the hubs you see right over here, the knuckles, which were lengthened to accommodate these big wheels, the rack and pinion steering in here, the plastic drive shafts, which I'm going to throw a little video up in the corner. You can see what I'm talking about. Those would often strip. So there's really a lot going on with this. And in that video, sure enough, its weaknesses was the downfall as we hit the Port Royal Raceway and literally had it out there for like 45 seconds. And then one of the steering racks, I think it was the front one, we hit the tubing and it just snapped. Luckily enough,
oh, I heard a snap. Oh, it broke.
What happened?
The whole steering thing came off.
What's the
luckily enough, Phil, one of the guys we run our RC cars with, he had some spares, so we were able to get the USA-1 back up and running again in the same video, this time on a baseball field, and it lasted about a minute and a half.
It's like, nope, that's where to stop it. Yeah, you're definitely overpowering the ESC. I wouldn't even do it anymore. I wouldn't want to damage it.
Because I had a NIM battery running and didn't realize that the ESC in here was set to LiPo. So I thought that the car was overheating when in reality it just was stopping every like 10 seconds because it wasn't set for NIM. But hey, that's what you get for not reading directions, right? So lesson learned. But now I have this back up and running. I want to get a proper video out there with some action footage. The last time I was running it also was with two 17-turn Ghoul black can brushed motors. And I really wanted to get the mega motors that it came with. I wanted to try to get this as original as possible. And those mega motors are on the harder side to find. And when they do pop up from time to time, they're not in the greatest condition and rather pricey. And so Phil, again, to the rescue, was like, listen, I have those mega motors. He also has a USA-1. He's like, I'm not going to run them in my USA-1. I'm going to put my crazy brushless in there probably. He's like, I'll sell them to you, or I'll do a trade and, partial money. And so we negotiated, and I just traded him those two Ghoul motors along with, I think it was like $30, and then a Big Gulp, like one of the really big gulps from 7-Eleven, which I haven't got him yet. I still owe him a Big Gulp. All right, but I'm very pleased to have gotten those mega motors. Obviously, I'm going to throw some pictures up for you to see, and they're already installed here and tested on the USA-1. As far as the tires, they're in great condition. They're not on here at the moment because, again, one of the weaknesses are these hubs right here. These plastic hubs tend to crack when you over tighten them, or just from the tires being so big and heavy. And so there was a gentleman I talked about briefly in the second video that I put out on this. He had a small company business on eBay called Risky Concepts. He has some YouTube videos out. I don't recall his real name. He kind of just disappeared. His store is not up on eBay. However, he created aluminum parts to address some of the weak areas of the USA-1. And right after I posted the video, a viewer who saw the video emailed me and was like, someone on eBay is selling the aluminum hubs from Risky Concepts. Now, it wasn't actually Risky Concepts. It was somebody else who bought these, never used them. So I quickly jumped on that for $40. I bought these, and I'm going to replace the plastic ones with this right now and get the wheels back on. Also, something else I was missing from here were the motor caps on the front and the rear. This did not come with it. Luckily enough, It's based on the same chassis as the Kyosho Double Dare. Joe, 1 Minute in Joe's Corner, has a Double Dare and lent me the motor caps or the gear covers so I could run this in the last video. But I've since given those back to him because I found 3D printed ones on Shapeways. So those aren't on here at the moment. They're actually in my garage drying because I shot them with some clear coat. Anytime I get something 3D printed from Shapeways, just to kind of like, you know, give it a little bit nicer finish on there, I shoot it with some clear coat. Plus it's easier to clean off when I shoot it with the air compressor. So it's drying right now. I'll get those on, I'll get the tires on, and then we'll get some proper footage of this in action, you know, for you all. All right, so anything else? I think that pretty much covers it, all right? So a couple of the viewers asked me if I plan on getting the new Kyosho USA-1 in either electric and or nitro, gas, whatever you want to call it. No, I am not. It's a little bit on the, you know, too much on the pricey side for me. I know I have some modern day RCs that I don't really feature on this channel, but that's just for, you know, off camera, those modern day RCs. Even though this re-release is considered modern because it's on a completely different platform than this, I'm probably not going to get it. It's still too expensive. So, all right. So anyways, enjoy the running footage. And again, thank you for your support. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And I don't know, I'll see you all in my next video. All right. Take care, everyone.